So guess who wants to get into the medical industry as a field application scientist? You do. Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my channel, The Professional PhD. I am Dr. Viola, and I am bringing this video to you to help you with getting into the medical industry as a field application scientist. So I am assuming that maybe you're in the scientific / preclinical industry as a field application scientist, and you're trying to get into that medical / clinical industry. And so I started out my career as a preclinical scientific industry field application scientist and transitioned into the medical industry. And so I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to make that happen and hopefully save you some time that I couldn't save myself because I didn't have anyone telling me. Okay, so first up, listen, if you are someone who wants to be a field application scientist or is a field application scientist or a subject matter expert in industry, listen, can you just please subscribe to this channel? Because I'm going to bring you more content, more videos like this. Sometimes it takes me a while, but bear with me, okay? It's a lot. But I am super excited to always do these videos and literally just bring them to you. I can't wait until when I have them edited and just kind of have them ready to be published on YouTube. So if this is you, you're that fast or that soon to be fast, please subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, on that note, let's jump right in. My first tip is to try to get a field application scientist role within a company that is using the preclinical version of a medical version or clinical version of the product, process, or platform.
Bruh.
So in my first role, I was training scientists and hospitals within the science labs on how to use a linear accelerator, okay, the preclinical version of it, and the treatment plans and the research behind it and the knowledge behind it, all of that information. And so what happened was that helped me to have like a seamless transition and being pretty much attractive to a clinical or medical company, industry company, that would want me to train now their physicians to help the patient-based application of this. I hope that didn't sound like a lot, but if it did, just know that you want to start looking for jobs that has the preclinical version of this product, process, or platform, and you will then be able to identify companies that have the clinical medical applications version of it and transition. My second tip is to narrow your search. Now, your whole search doesn't have to be narrowed when it comes to you looking for the job or a job in industry, but you need to narrow your search. When you start looking at field application scientist roles or subject matter expert roles, you need to start identifying first from the medical industry, clinical down, okay? And you're narrowing your search in order to identify what this particular company has, what this product, process, or platform that they need someone to be knowledgeable of or with, okay? You have to start narrowing your search and not having this broad search of just, I'm just throwing out my resume to every fast opportunity. You have to be more concise and more precise because your goal is to make a transition or your goal is to make the transition, okay? So narrow your search. Stop being all over the place. Bring it down. My third tip, and I feel like it's the best tip because one of the things people miss is looking into the medical device industry. Medical device industry loves scientists because scientists are usually the people who've created the science behind the device. And so they love scientists. That would be you. And then second, they're usually always in the medical clinical realm because it's a medical device. They're using it for patient care, patient practices, right? And so this is an industry that people fail to look into when they're applying for jobs. And so instead of just, like I said, being broad and just applying for all field application scientist jobs. Someone will contact me. Start looking at companies that are focused clinically. Medical device is focused clinically. Pharmaceuticals sometimes may or may not probably need fast field application scientists. They're more so geared towards medical science liaisons. But for the field application scientist role, medical device, you have a place there. You have a place there. It's me. I had a place. You do too. So basically search medical device companies. Read about what they have to offer, okay? Find out if they have what type of product, process, or platform they have, and then go and find the preclinical version of it. This is almost like working backwards from tip number 1. Work backwards. Read from the top, trickle down to where you find out, oh, there is a preclinical version. So for instance, let me give you an example. If I would have read initially about the linear accelerator, that we know when someone says they have cancer and they're going to get radiation treatment, more than likely that treatment is coming from a linear accelerator, okay? Shooting this radiation dose to this tumor. Then I would have understood that this is a clinical device that's used in radiation oncology. I would have started looking for the preclinical version of this platform. Who made it, right? Who makes it? Maybe it's not just that company. The company may be the one who's the pretty much commercial agent of that particular product, process, or platform. But who made it? Who designed it? And I'll trickle down until I find out the science behind it. Next thing you know, I'm at a company. Who makes the preclinical version? Well, I'll be darned. And there you go. All right, guys, so I hope this video was a bit helpful to you. So you pretty much know how you should start navigating this medical industry search as a field application scientist, or soon to be field application scientist. I'm gonna tell you honestly, it's not easy. I may have made it sound easy, or it may even look easy because I'm in this role. It's totally not easy. But if you take these tips, if you really narrow down your search, if you really start working backwards and understanding who's doing what and look for the preclinical version, you will literally find yourself one day in the medical clinical industry realm. And I'm gonna tell you honestly, I love it, but I don't feel like one is better than the next. Our support and our training and our guidance and our knowledge is valued and appreciated in either industry, whether it's medical or whether it's science or medical science, okay? It is valued, and it is a place for all of us in each industry. But if you have the goal of getting into the medical industry, then take these tips. They may not hurt. They may hopefully just help. And if they do, let me know. I want you to start letting me know, actually, if you're getting some progress, if you feel like maybe the interviews are getting a little bit better, or if the job search narrowing process is getting better because you're using the tips in these videos to really help yourself to get to the next level, let me know. Guys, I thank you for tuning into this video. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. I think I asked you earlier. So I'll wait. Thanks. Okay, now that you subscribe, please make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you found it useful. Other than that, I thank you for tuning into this video, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye.